Hey everybody, this is Beast Swarm Gaming, too hot, too cold for you. And my quirk is the one, the only, the meta, I believe, I think, I hope so, is Mr. Freeze, Mr. Hot. You know what it is, half hot, half cold. Alright, so today I'll be going into PvP. I don't know what type of battles I'm be doing. It might be a great group of individuals, the one top tier. It just might be some new individuals. Whatever. Sometimes I can't chew and talk at the same time, so it might not be my greatest performance. But the purpose of this video is not the PvP battle, but what I want to talk about instead. And what I want to talk about is a nerf that has to happen. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it's going to push people away from playing PvP. They're going to do in-game, they're going to grind, they're going to want to get into the legendary status, they want to do the spinning, they want to get, the certain quirks, just everything that I wanted to do, which is what other people want to do when they start this game. And then they get bored, and then they leave the game until the next big update that comes in. And then this one had to do with PvP, but truthfully, I'm at the PvP stage where I'm kind of waiting and waiting and waiting for the next update, which they say is coming in, and I'm seeing little changes here and there, and I see that they're doing some sort of updates every single day. Um, but they don't really say what it is, so I make guesses on what it is, and I don't say what it is because I don't want to be wrong about it. But there's a big update that's coming up, I believe, and there's a big nerf that they have to do, and it is going to be seen when it happens, and I have to see it when it happens. And that has to do with a stat nerf. Now, as we know, there are four stats. There's strength, speed, defense, and energy. Now, everything is explanatory except for energy. People wonder what energy is, and for those who don't quite know what it is we have 5 skills. Every time you use a skill, energy is used up. Now, for most of us, we don't have to put a lot of stats points into energy. Actually, for a lot of the quirks, even the legendary quirks, we don't have to put anything in. In my half hot, half cold, I put nothing in there. Now, granted, in PvP, it actually adds a little bit, so I think that's okay. I don't know if it actually does. Even if it doesn't, that's okay. In the end game, I put nothing in there, and that's okay because I use a skill, and when I use another skill, it starts to build up, and that's okay. The ones that I can think of off the top of my head that really needs it would be like Fierce Wings, if you want to fly, because you're constantly hitting skill 2, and that makes you fly because you are using the skill over and over and over and over again. If you want to use skill 3 constantly, which makes you go fast to use it, and then you use skill 1 to shoot and skill 2 to get away, so it's a fast quirk. And if you want to go fast all the time, you have to use your skills. And then if you want to use skill 5 to hit people hard when you're away and the person doesn't know where you are, you have to have a lot of energy. Another one, obviously, is Engine, which has become a monster in PvP. That one is based on energy. If you have a lot of energy, it will give you 800 when you hit skill 5 and speed. You already have 300 speed from your weapon. However, when you hit E to utilize your weapon, your energy starts to go down. When you hit skill 5 to utilize its skill, your energy starts to go down. So as you can see, if there's no nerf on energy, if you put all your stat points for the most part, you're going to have over like 1,000 if you're fully maxed out. I think when you're fully maxed out, you got 1,095. So if you put basically everything in there, it's going to go all the way down from 1,000, and that could last you, I think, just about the 250 seconds for Juggernaut and the bomb or free for all. I mean, basically, you're going to be like at your max. You're going to be fast. You can go for your max hit amount, and I think for a rare, you're basically doing per hit in that spin skill 3, I believe, at like 34. So 34 times what? I don't even think they tell you on Trello right now. It's anywhere from like 5 to 10. So it's a lot. Now they may have nerfed it. I don't quite know because I remember at first it would like kill people. Now it brings certain individuals down to like half. So it looks the same. The number looks the same. So maybe instead of like let's say 10, it goes down to 7. But still, that's a lot. Now the one that or the two that really utilizes it, Fierce Wings, but especially One for All, because its skill 5 is full cowl, and you hit full cowl, you have several stats that increase. And I believe when I had One for All and I used full cowl, it was like 267, close to 300. So just imagine if you put, like, let's say about like 95, that's below the threshold of being nerfed. All of those get nerfed up to over 100. You put the rest. If you're maxed out in full cowl, you hit full cowl. Now, it's not going to last the whole amount of time, the time period of like 250 seconds, but for most of it, right? So now you have that 95, which buffs it up to over 100. You do full cowl, that buffs it up to close to another 300. So now you're at like 400 per stat, right? So this thing just becomes like awesome. Now, if you nerf energy, just like when Creme puts all its stats into its strength, if you put like let's say 800 into energy, it's going to nerf that probably the same down to about like, let's see, it starts out at about like 173 if you're at level 220. So maybe since the leveling doesn't increase your stat, if you do nothing, it's at 173. If you put 800, I think every 100, maybe I believe my math did it at like 15. So it's not going to really increase it a lot. You hit full cowl, if that starts draining it, you start doing skills, that starts draining it. It's really going to make One for All not that great. It's definitely going to make Engine really poor because what I know is that at full max it goes from 34. Once that goes away, it hits at like 8. No lie. When the weapon is gone, when skill 5 is gone, the thing hits at 8. If that thing is spinning and it comes at you and it hits at 8, that is like nothing because something can turn around, and even the sword, which hits at like about 13 or 15, starts slicing and dicing you, that thing is done. It is gone. Engine is going to be useless. But I believe the reason, I don't think it's a glitch because by now it's not a glitch. They would fix a glitch really quick. I think the reason is they recently buffed One for All, right? They recently buffed One for All, and when you buff something, you want people to have it, and they have all this stuff that's saying if you have OFA, if you have One for All, keep it for the next big update. Keep it. So they're basically telling people don't get rid of it. And then they have this afterthought of saying, oh crap, we have to nerf all of these stats. Hopefully, if we don't nerf energy, everybody can benefit from it. Well, maybe they didn't think about engine, you know? Maybe they didn't really think about, if we have OFA on full cow, that could be a problem. Maybe not for a group setting, just because it has counters with like long distance type of legendaries. But you get into a 1v1 and one for all wins because it's always on full cowl, that could start being a problem. So basically, all I'm saying is that if they don't nerf that energy like it does with everything else, now if they want to take away the nerf for like damage, you know, then you're gonna see some crazy stuff. You're gonna see creams instead of hitting for like 40, 48, maybe 50, uh, you're gonna see them basically one-shotting everything. Alright, so let's do a PvP battle. And let's see. One of my friends is actually here. Someone says I need a OFA. My guy's still loading. See, I put some fire on him, put some ice on him. Alright, let's get the sword out. Alright, so let's just kind of play around. Let's see, a Creme. It looks like they got a pretty good defense going. So we're just kind of going to play around. We're just going to kind of jump around to see what's going on. I think there's even a engine guy in here. Now, what you kind of want to do, I think, is when you do your ice wall, you kind of want to not just follow it up when you're doing the bomb, because they're going to like attack you like right away, right? Okay, so I'm starting to see some red guys in there. Let's see if we can. Nope, it's not going up, which means that there is a blue guy somewhere around here. And I think I see him. So let's try to go up there. Let's see if we can get him. He is running away. Let's see. He has to be the Creme. Yes. Let's get this. And let's see if we can try to kill him. And I think we did. Yes. We might be able to. We might be able to. Let's try to complete the bomb. There we go. There we go. The guy who was not letting us blow it up, we blew it up. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Alright, so thank you guys. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you watched it all the way to the end. So that's what you need to do. You need to nerf the energy. You nerf the energy, then everything is fair. Alright, you guys take care. Bye.